Assalamu alaikum, all of you. How are you all doing? Lubna, please unmute yourself. I have make you a co-host and make sure that you are allowing every student to enter into the class. Okay, Uzma, you know the protocol, how it goes. Lubna, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
Assalamu alaikum. Okay.
wa alaikum assalam.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so girls, tell me what was the thing that we have completed in the previous class? What were the points that we have covered? Yes, all of you?
Futures of partnership.
Types of partners.
Types of partnership.
Types of partners, sorry.
Yeah,
Type
and
partner.
yeah,
Active
that's
partner,
Type
dominant
of
partner,
partner.
secret partner.
Partner by estrupal.
Triple partner.
exactly. And what is the actual definition for partnership?
Two or more parties
It's
work
an
together,
agreement
all
between
for
two
one or one for all.
person who are agreed to share equally profit and loss.
Yes, exactly. And one more thing, if the parties are going through losses, are they liable to take their personal assets and convert into
Yes, they
personal?
are
Yes.
unlimited.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Their
ma'am.
liability is unlimited.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So we'll proceed now. Okay, fine. I'm muting all of you. If something is there, if some questions I have been asked, then only I'll unmute you. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, we shall now proceed with the class. Just wait, I'll just upload the PPT over here. Okay, just allow me some moment so that I'll proceed with this PPTs and all. Just wait for a while.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, hello girls. Can you see the screen? Is the screen visible to you?
Yes, ma'am. We can see the screen partnership definition.
Yeah, fine. So we have completed this, right? The partnership definition and all we have completed. And the types of partners also we have completed. And now we are going to start up with the partnership deed. Now see, okay. A partnership deed. Now, a partnership is when two persons form an association to carry out a business within the motive to earn profits. As you know, the definition itself, okay? Partnership is where two persons form its association to carry out a business with motive to earn profits. They share the profit from such a business. Such an association will be voluntarily entered into partners based on agreement between them. Now, they make an agreement and voluntarily they will enter into it. Like voluntarily means there is free entry, right? For them, they have allowance for entry for it. Next, such an agreement between partners can be written or even can be oral. However, it is strongly advised for legal and practical purposes that such an agreement or contract be in the written form. And this written agreement between partners to form a partnership firm is what we call a partnership deed. Now, there should be an agreement made between them, a written and signed agreement to be made between them, so that they will be signing it and they will be entering into the contract by signing it. Okay, just wait for a while. I'll be back. Okay, fine. Is the screen visible to everyone now? Yes, Lubna?
Yes, ma'am. It's visible.
Okay, fine. So as we were talking about, this is a partnership deed, okay, where we have partnership deed is what, where partners agreed on the particular agreement, okay. They have to be made within the practical purpose. For legal and practical purpose, they have to come into consideration and they form this agreement, right? Or contract in the written form, okay. And this written agreement between partners, okay, in this partnership form will be known as the partnership deed. Now, there are contents of the partnership deed. Okay, see, the contents over here are, this contains all the conditions. This contents are nothing but the conditions and the legalities of the partnership deed. It will provide a guiding basis for all future activities. Like it gives the future activities. Okay, legalities for all the facts and legalities for all the future activities. And in case of dispute or legal proceedings, it can be also used as evidence. Okay, some disputes will be arises, or some fraudulent thing will be arised. So this gives a future evidence that some agreement was being made between the partners, and so agreement they have acted upon it, or they have gone through or gone against that agreement. A general partnership deed will contain the following information. The following information is being given here, that contains in the partnership deed or the contract or agreement with the partners will sign. The first one, anyone just read out the first one. Lubna, give them the access for unmuting.
Okay, ma'am.
The agreed name of the partnership firm.
Yes, go ahead.
Please note that such a name can't have the words company or private company in it.
Okay, the agreed name, okay, of the partnership firm, and that name should not have the words in the last of it. That such words that kya hai? Please note that this such name cannot have the words company or private company in it. It should not be having a name like this, company or a private company in it, right?
Yes.
Okay, next, move ahead.
The nature of the business will also be mentioned in the deed.
Yes, the nature of business will be also be mentioned, right? How the what is the nature of the business, and how it should be carried out, it should be mentioned over there. Then next,
Nature in the sense, ma'am?
nature, like what is the nature, like what, for what thing you are
Purpose business
opening the,
is
yeah,
going.
for what persons you are opening, whether it is a contractual, whether it's a construction, engineering, or
Acha,
like
and
any,
that, okay.
yeah.
But ma'am, some companies will have a private limited and public limited.
That is co-op.
Yes, this
In the
is
first
the
point,
yeah, this is here, this is the partnership deed, this is not the company's registration. Let me be clear with you. Company registration should have this private limited and public limited. This is
okay.
just the partnership deed. Understand the point. We are going through the partnership deed, agreement between partners.
Yes.
Regulations and rules.
Yeah, move ahead. Next point.
The place of business.
The
Yeah,
date of commencement of such business.
yes. Now, where from when the business is starting? Yep. Yes, from where the business is starting. Okay.
The place of business, address of the main office or branch office, if any, where communication can be sent.
Okay. So, just wait. Just wait for a while. I'll be just connecting the screen. Wait. Yeah, hello.
Yes, ma'am, we can see the screen.
Okay. Okay, now can you hear me? Now I think there is no echoing of the sound, I guess, right?
No, ma'am, it's clear.
Okay, okay, fine. We'll just proceed, okay? We were in the partnership deeds. Yeah, now. Now continue. Yes, date of commencement of such business is to be taken, and the next place of business, that is addresses of main office or branch office, if any, where communication can be sent. Where the communication can be sent, or where the parties meet and discuss about the business, or place where the business is to be started or commenced. That is your address of the main office or branch offices, if any branch offices. If you have any branch offices, for that address to be mentioned. Duration of a partnership, if it is a partnership for a specific purpose or time. If it is a partnership at will, then no such duration will be mentioned. See, a duration of partnership means that a duration should also be taken into consideration, like for what time. If someone want to take a partnership until some time, okay, like 2 years 3 years, they want to continue within the partnership, okay, so the duration or the time should be mentioned. If it is a partnership at will, okay, at the will, like something has been written in the will, so that no such duration will be mentioned. The will be, you know how the will be passing on to the members, to the another members, right? Yes. Now, next we have contribution to the capital of all partners. What is the contribution of the partners? Okay, and that contribution is also be stated here. Like this is a form of agreement that you are agreeing in the terms and conditions. Okay, that is the reason in its statement is was mentioned that it is a evidence or proof. Okay, that is being taken into consideration. Profit sharing ratio, however, if no ratio is given, it is assumed that profit is shared by all partners equally. Yeah, someone is having some doubt. That's Sakina. Yeah, what happened? Yes, some doubt to Sakina. Yes, Lubna, just check it out.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, unmute her. Okay, we'll move ahead. Profit sharing ratio, however, if no ratio is given. Okay, if no ratio has been assumed, then profit is shared by all partners equally. So, see, these are some terms and conditions with the partnership have to follow. If something is not there, they have to look into this. If something is not there according to the law, according to the Act of Indian Partnership, they have to look into this agreement, what they have signed in, what they will be going through. And salary of all active partners, interest on contribution and the interest on drawings must be according to provisions. Like see, these both interest, like interest on contribution and interest on drawings, interest is being charged, so this must be according to provision of Indian Partnership Act of 1932. Terms and conditions of the retirement or explosion of a partner, and the terms to continue the partner after such an incident. Like such terms and conditions will be given for retirement out of partner or explosion of a partner. Means if someone is exiting or something happens, like in the previous thing we have gone through, like if there is a need to enter another one into your agreement, so there will be a new contract that to be made, okay, that and the terms to continue the partnership after such an incident. Now, the day-to-day functioning of the firm and the distribution of the managerial duties among the partners. Now, day-to-day functioning, how it should be carried on, should be also be there, and the distribution of managerial duties among the partners. What duties to whom it's been assigned, that is to be mentioned. Preparation of the firm's accounts and the provisions for internal and statutory audit. The audit has been important also. First, preparing the accounts, closing the books of accounts, and then finally doing what? Auditing, internal and statutory. Internal means inside the firm management, okay, inside the firm or inside the organization, the audit will be done. And the statutory audit means compulsory by law. Now, next is procedure for voluntary or forced dissolution of the firm. If there is a voluntary dissolution or a forced dissolution of the firm, then what the procedures to be followed, and guidelines for solving any disputes and arbitration process to be followed. And now there will be a guidelines being given to solve some disputes and arbitration process to be followed. Audit meaning. Audit is what? Auditing is where accountancy ends. Okay, you will set an auditor, an outsider, or he will be the person from the ICAI, that is Institute of Chartered Accountant of India. Should be the member from there, and he should come and audit, like summarizing, like seeing whether the books of accounts match their own transactions, okay, like whether there is a true and fair view of books of accounts. He examines your books of accounts, like your purchases, raw materials, everything, purchase expenses, whether it is in a good view or a bad view. Okay, is it clear? Audit meaning examination of books of account. Examination, not inspection, but it is the examination of books of accounts. Okay, whatever the transaction you have recorded in the books of account, that an auditor will come and examine those books of accounts and verify it with that vouchers or verifications through that transaction. Okay, the transaction slips. What are the transaction slips? The transaction slips are nothing but your purchase receipts, okay, bills and payments and receipts, where your firm what the expenses and what the incomes you occurred in the lifetime of your firm. Is it clear? Okay, now next, moving ahead, registration of partnership. How the registration of partnership is done, we are going to see here. As per the Partnership Act of 1932, it is not compulsory to register a partnership firm. Firm does not have a separate legal entity, and registration will not alter this fact. However, registration is definite proof of the existence of the firm and its legality. Though it's not compulsory to register a partnership firm, okay, then other than it's a separate legal entity, and registration would not alter this fact. But here the registration is a matter of proof and existence of the firm and its legality. Like, see, when you are calling an auditor, he may be checking whether this is being registered, whether the firm is like really registered or not. That's the reason this registration of partnership is a must. Alter is what? Alteration, removing the fact. Exactly, removing or changing, or yes, this will not remove this fact. Okay, registration will not remove this fact that your partnership is not a legal one, but it's for your thing, it's for your proof, to prove yourself, to prove your firm, you need to register it over here. Now, non registration of firm has some real life legal consequences for the partners and the firm itself. See, if non registration is there, it has some real life legal consequences for the partners and the firm itself. So, it is always advisable to draw up a written partnership deed and register the firm with the registrar of firms. There is a registrar of firms for these partnerships. You have to register yourself there. When? After filling the partnership deed, after filling the agreements through the partnership deed. Consequences of not doing so are as follows. If you're not doing so, what the consequences are there, we are going to see it here. firm cannot file legal proceedings against any third party for any situation. Example, if the client has not paid his dues to the firm cannot sue him if it is unregistered. See, if the registration is not there for the further cases, if unsequence like this sequences arises that where other like outsiders for some expenses, like they have not paid you anything, so you cannot claim your damage if your firm is not registered. Then unregistered firm cannot file a case against a partner for any reason like mismanagement, theft, etc. If it's unregistered, you cannot file a case if some theft happen, if some fraud happens. Okay. And a partner of an unregistered firm cannot file a suit against one of the other parties either. Like see, before inspection, girls, you don't know about inspection? Yes, to inspect, exactly, to examine or inspect whether everything is going correctly or not according to terms and conditions. Okay, is it clear about the registration definition for registration and all? Now see, procedure for registration. Now if they want to register it, they want to not. There should be not a case like if they want to, no if, no but. But no if, no but, they have to definitely follow the registration process. Now procedure of registration is according to the Indian Partnership Act of 1932. There is no time limit as such for the registration of a firm. Firm can be registered on the date when it is incorporated or any such date after so. Companies are given a date to register within 30 months. Companies, okay, the companies issued by company law, they are given they are given a time to register themselves. But the partnership here, as we are telling, it's a separate legal entity. No such time is given for the registration. They can register themselves when they are incorporated. Incorporated means from the day of the first day of the commencement of business. They will be incorporating it at that day or any such day. The requisite fees and fines must be paid. Procedure for such a registration is as follows. Application to the registrar of firm in the prescribed form A. Nowadays, this facility is even available online. Such an application must contain certain basic details about the firm. Now, there is an application form that is to be filled. Excuse me. So nowadays that form is also available on online. So the form includes this: name of the partnership firm, name and address of all partners, place of business, address of main and branch office, duration of the partnership, date of joining of partners, date of commencement of business. This one is included. The next, the duly signed copy of partnership deed. Okay, once you have signed the partnership deed, that signed copy of partnership deed which contains all the terms and conditions and must be filled with the registrar. And deposit or pay the necessary fees and stamp duties, whatever the formalities of the duty fees and stamp fees, they have to pay it. And once the registrar approves the application, the firm will be entered into the records. The records, they will be entered into the registration records of the partnership firm, and the registrar will also issue a certificate of incorporation. After this, the registrar will give the certificate of incorporation that so and so company is being incorporated within the Partnership Act. Okay, you still girls are going through the inspection examination of books of account. The class is BOM and you want to inspect or know details about the auditing. Yes, is that any other class going in the chat box?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. All are asking about audit meaning again and again.
Once the explanation is done, why there is a need to again go through that word only? Again, you will miss the points over here. You will miss the points. Again, you will ask. Again, such disturbances will be going on. If such thing happens now, I'm going to close the chat box also. Listen, Lubna, I'm
Yes, ma'am.
closing the chat. As you can see, I've closed the chat, right? I have closed the chats with everyone. Like, no one will chat over here. If they are having doubts, they should raise the hand, okay? And you should tell me if there are many more who are raising the hands, okay? Then after the end of the class, while ending the class, before taking the attendance and all, we'll cover up the doubts, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Now, so these are the registration process, okay? And once the registrar, okay, fine. Once the registrar approves the application, the form will be entered into the records, and the registrar will also issue a certificate of incorporation. And this is how the process of registration will be completed, and the firm will attain legal recognition. They will attend a legal recognition for that. Means they will be identified, okay? They will be identified as a partnership firm. Is it clear to everyone? Yeah. Give the permission to unmute themselves. Yes,
Okay,
girls.
ma'am.
Yeah. Yes, girls. Any doubts? Is it clear? The topic is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Clear.
Ma'am.
Okay. Any raised hands, Lubna? Lubna, any raised hands? Any doubts that have been raised? Okay, fine. So no one is having any doubt. Okay, we'll proceed. Okay, fine. Now we are having the next topic that okay, fine, we have completed the first unit. Alhamdulillah, the first unit has been completed. So these were the basic things that we have completed in the first unit, that is the uh, introduction to business organization, the forms of business organization, various forms. We have seen sole proprietor and the partnership and joint in the family, and what else we have seen, the cooperative societies, right? Okay, we'll move ahead. Fine. We'll move ahead with the next topic. Okay, Sana Fatima. Unmute Sana Fatima Lubna. I guess she's having a doubt. She raised her hand. Sana, you have any doubt?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, Malakpet girls send the sole proprietorship PDF.
Yes.
So we have to write this.
That's the cause for running notes. You need to click the running notes. It happened when I was not able to give notes for that class. You remember on the day I didn't give any notes for sole proprietorship. So that's the reason the girls asked me about this. Okay, I should give the running notes at least, so that it will be like it will be fine for them. Yeah, you can have running notes in class. Also, you need to have running notes, all of you.
Ma'am,
Okay, ma'am.
Naseema Nas from Shalibanda raised hand.
Who?
Naseema Nas from Shalibanda.
Okay, fine. Go ahead.
Assalamu
And
alaikum, ma'am.
Walaikum assalam.
Ma'am, what about today's notes?
It will be again forwarded to you, like same. Today's note, like partnership notes. Didn't I shared you yesterday?
No.
Okay, okay, fine. Okay,
Ma'am, you send in the Malakpet group,
Okay,
not
ma'am.
Shalibanda's group.
see, girls, like Shaliban. Okay, fine. I'll check with it. I'll go through with it. Like, what's the reason? Fine. I'll move ahead. I'll see the issue. What's the issue? Then I'll just move ahead with that.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Just wait for a while, girls. I'll just start sharing it.
Ma'am, Samreen from Shalibanda raised her hand.
Okay. See to it. What's the doubt? Just see to it.
Ma'am, what about readers?
Readers, I told you, dear, we will be telling it about once we are confirmed with the management. Okay, we still didn't have any confirmation from management what publication. Okay, what publication to follow and what publication to tell you, girls. Is it clear?
And ma'am, there are no notes coming good in the Google class, ma'am.
From which branch you are?
Shalibanda.
Okay, we'll look into that. Okay, fine. You
Yeah,
have to
ma'am.
click on the folder. You have to go through and click on the folder. Then it will be visible to you. You have to go
No
and click.
post. It's showing no posts available.
Which class did you attend it? Which class did you make through that in the Google Classroom?
All 5 classes, ma'am.
Okay, that BCG or what? The name starts with BCG, something like that. BCG BOM. Yes, the name starts with that.
BCC, ma'am.
Okay.
BCC_BOM.
Ma'am, 3 more girls raised their hands. Shall I unmute them?
Okay, fine. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Lubna.
Yes,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
same case is with Malakpet branch girls also, ma'am.
Ma'am, I'm unable to receive the notes in Google Classroom because of ID issue. So please send in WhatsApp group.
What kind of ID issue?
It's showing that my password has been changed 7 days ago.
Who's there from Shalibanda branch who will be directing you the messages and all, the links and all, who will be sharing to you?
Principal, ma'am.
The class link, who will be sharing it?
I don't know, ma'am, but it's not opening
Respected
in.
teachers only will send, ma'am.
Yes.
The first class is of FIT, na, ma'am. So FIT ma'am only will send the link.
Yes,
And through this, the whole day we will.
Yeah.
And
So
ma'am, can you please resend your classroom's link to us in the group so that we
Yeah,
can
ma'am,
join
please
your
send
class?
in
You are
WhatsApp group
only
only because there are so many girls who are unable to receive in.
okay, I may not be there in the Shalibanda group. I am only there for the generals group. I may not be there in the computers group, Shalibanda computers group. Okay, I'll just see to it like who is there in head in charge for this Shalibanda group. You people are not there in the Malakpet group, I guess. So
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, exactly. That's the issue being going on, and you just need. There will be a link given, girls. There will be a link given. You need to connect to that link only.
No, I called to that college, so they said after some days your problem will solve.
Okay, is
And
that
also,
so?
ma'am, there's also one doubt. On the Gmail, 6 subjects link was sent, and that 6 links we joined that. And there the teacher is, I think, the principal of Malakpet.
And no one else, any other teacher?
And in FIT also, ma'am sent the notes to the girls. Some girls received that, and some girls didn't. So she sent her own link of classroom. Then I was able to join her.
Okay, fine.
Ma'am, Sana Fatima also raising her hand.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Shall I unmute her?
Yes. See what's the issue.
Yeah, ma'am, I unmuted her, but she is not responding.
Yeah, Sana, what happened?
Ma'am, in the
Yes.
Google Classroom,
Yes.
only FIT ma'am send the notes. No one can send.
Okay, to both the Shalibanda and Malakpet branch girls. To both the branches, she only have sent, or only for one branch, Malakpet branch?
I'm from Shalibanda branch, ma'am.
Okay,
I
so
don't know
you,
about Malakpet.
okay, so you only can access. Yes, Lubna, you are from Malakpet, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you can see that FIT is being given. FIT.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. For Malakpet branch girls, my subject is also visible. You can see the notes, the sole proprietor notes. Malakpet branch girls, can you see the sole proprietor notes in the Google Classroom? You cannot see it, girls.
Ma'am,
No,
some girls can't see.
you okay? You did got the access, Lubna.
Yes, ma'am, I got it showing in the Google Classroom about sole proprietorship and all that topics which we
Yeah.
have discussed in the class.
Okay, okay, fine. Okay, fine. I'll just see the issue, right? I'll just see the issue and proceed. First we'll complete with the attendance, okay? Mute all of them, Lubna.
Ma'am,
Okay, yeah.
from
Yes.
Malakpet is raising hand. Hamar Banu from Malakpet is raising.
Okay, okay. We'll cover it later. First we'll go with the attendance, okay? Just lower their hands, lower all of their hands. So it will be very confusing, okay? We are going through attendance goes. First we'll cover with the attendance, then later on we will go through your doubts clearance, okay? First, Shalibanda branch girls, just raise your hand. All the Shalibanda branch girls.
hand. 41.
Okay. Anyone left out? Shalibanda branch girls? Will fine. No one is there. Okay. Okay. Lower their hands. Sanubia Sultana. Okay. Did Sanubia raised her hand previously?
No, ma'am. Some girls are raising now from Shalibanda branch.
What's the issue, girls? Why can't you concentrate at one time? How many of them raised after that? 3 or 2?
3, ma'am. Then now 2.
So total of 5 girls raised later after 41 girls. Later on 5 girls raised or 3 girls raised? Tell me.
Last, ma'am, 4 girls.
Okay. So total is 45.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Lower their hands. Lower this hand. One hand that's left out. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Now Malakpet branch girls, kindly raise your hands. Yeah. 20 of them. Anyone left out? No, it's exact. Oh, okay, fine. Lower their hands. Lower their hands. Yeah. Somewhere having a doubt, like it's last 3 minutes left out. Yeah. What's the doubt, girls? See here.
Mariam, yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, just wait for a while. Just wait. I just opened the Google Classroom over here, and I can see Alia Rumana, Asima Fatima, Fatima Sultana Anam, Razan Rashid, Adiba Fatima, Safura Imros, Urusa Fatima, and Urusa Mariam. You people have not joined the class on the Google Classrooms. I guess these are generals or computers. I guess these are generals, I guess. Fine.
Ma'am, Mariam here from Shalivanda branch.
Yes.
And in our BCC BOM class, teachers' names are CADJ / DCH and Nafisa Tamkeen. Only two teachers were added to our BOM class on Google Classroom.
Yes, yes. I'm checking that one only.
Ma'am, I joined the class in Google Classroom.
Okay. So, Mariam, you are from Shalibanda?
Yes,
Mariam
ma'am,
and
I'm from Shalibanda.
yeah, and just now who spoke it? Like, is that Nasima? You just spoke just now?
Yes, ma'am. Nasima Nas from Shalibanda.
Okay. Fine. I'll go through that issue. I cannot see the computer girls in my classrooms also, the Shalibanda girls. I cannot see them. I'll cover that issue. Fine. I'll just cover it. And we'll see what can be done. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. I think you were not added to our branch classroom, Google
I
Classroom.
guess that's the thing happened. I guess there are only two classes that's been given, BCG BOM and BCG BOM. I think there is BCC also, right? As you're
Yes,
telling.
Yes, we are computers,
BCC
no?
BOM.
BCC.
Yeah, fine, fine.
Ma'am, two girls are, from Balakpet branch, they are raising their hand from.
Okay, okay. See, what is that? Khamar
And
Bano.
ma'am,
Yeah.
I want to clear something else.
Hmm.
That is, till from the beginning, we have not written any fair notes. So only what slides you are uploading, only we have to write that only in running notes.
Yeah, keep it like that only. Keep it like
Till
that.
yet, we have not started any fair notes.
Yeah, you can go through that, or else make it like that. Until and unless you get the publications, start making it in the fair notes only. Okay. Later on for the revisions also, later on for the any of the assignments, any of the internals also, you have to continue that fair notes. Start making it in the fair notes. Okay.
Starting from the what slide you have posted for sole proprietorship, what is business organization, then sole proprietorship,
Yes,
advantages,
exactly,
etc.
exactly. And is the index being shared to you? Index or the sorry, not the index. Is the syllabus copy being shared?
Yes, on a WhatsApp group.
Yeah, exactly. According to that syllabus, see to it that the first is the introduction, right? Introduction to business organization. Accordingly to that, I have started it. So see that syllabus and all, and what the topics I have shared. Accordingly to that, start writing in your file notes.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Sana Fatima. Yes, Sana.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, only sole proprietorship notes was sent, not business organization.
Because it was already been discussed, because that was been
Yes.
shared, that is the reason I told you, okay, I will be sending only those notes that on the case of PPT which I have not been displayed in the class, that notes only I will be sharing. Okay, you have to concentrate on the class, you have
No,
to
ma'am,
make
I
it.
was not attending the class because of my grandmother's death.
Okay, okay, okay,
Are you
fine.
Sarah Beg?
That's Sana Fatima.
Yes, ma'am.
Sarah Fatima.
I have one doubt.
Yes.
Characteristics of cooperative society. We write only the side heading, then matters, ma'am.
Are
We
you
write
kidding?
our own.
Are you kidding me? Like you were in the class, Khamar?
Yes, ma'am.
What I told you when I was giving the notes? what I told you that before giving the sole proprietor notes? Yes, Mariam,
I
you
forgot.
remember? Mariam, you remember what I said when I was about to share the sole proprietor notes? I said I will be explaining that notes in class just for reference. You were asking for running notes. I'll be just giving the definition and the side heads
Yes.
because you were the one who will be attentive in the class.
Yes,
Because
ma'am.
of the reason no textbooks are being provided, I am just sharing the notes what be not been shared, that notes only been shared on the Google Classroom. Everything else on the live class. What is the reason to then take the live class, dears? See,
Yes,
concentrate
ma'am.
one thing. I'm clearing it one more time. If something I have not shared here, if something some fine day I didn't share anything on the running notes or in the class live on the class, I will share that running notes in Google Classroom, not daily. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You have to take running notes or you have to make fair notes from it. What you will be listening in the live class.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Am I clear with it? Because
Yes.
because of the reason once after like starting of the next month or first or the second week of the next month, you will be knowing the publishers. You will be easily getting your textbooks.
Okay, ma'am.
Is it fine? Now you
Yes.
understood, Kamar?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So we are about to end the class. I may be having the next class. Okay, Allah Hafiz. We'll meet you in the next.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
please, Nabila Fatima is waiting from some more time.
Okay,
I want to
very
ask
quick. Yeah,
something.
quick.
Yeah, Nabila, I unmuted you.
Ma'am, once you go through the Google Classroom, no, ma'am, I'm also unable to get my notes on Google Classroom.
You are from Malakpet or Shalibanda branch?
Malakpet branch, ma'am.
I'll look into it. Wait, I'll just see to it. Okay then. Okay, Allah Hafiz. You know what, girls? Like clearing your doubts. I'm getting late to the generals class. Like 4 or 5 minutes very late for the generals class. So we'll clear the doubts in the next class. Okay. We'll meet in the next class. All of you. Allah Hafiz.
Okay, ma'am. Assalamu alaikum. Jazakallah khair. Have a nice day.
Yeah. Walaikum assalam. Allah Hafiz.
Allah.